How to keep a man by your side and in love. If you have arrived here on time, maybe you are going through a similar concern and want to know how to keep a man by your side, to take precautions, anticipate a heartache and, consequently, an irreparable outcome. When you manage to be happy with a partner, these unbridled fears of losing it usually come about, but do not worry, the same thing happened to me. That's why today I'm writing for you some little tips, so that you keep them very much into account. As I was saying, start taking note of every little thing that seems interesting here and pour all your energy into knowing how to feed that love that your boy professes to you today and that you are afraid of losing. I propose some tips and techniques to keep a man forever, so you can be calm and enjoy the love of your life, as no woman did in this world. 1. Behave as you are at all times. Life is not interpreting a role every day and every night as it suits you, because earlier or later, the truth jumps into the light and falls into the abyss, each actor with his lying role. I want to tell you with this, that you must act genuinely, with the spontaneity and freshness that God gave you. It is a detail that inspires love in the man and strengthens his relationship. 2. Do not speak ill of the people he loves. Sometimes it happens that couples criticize a sister-in-law, mother-in-law or a friend of your partner you don't like. Think, if you did, that he won't feel good about it, so, the next time you want to criticize or say something negative about his relatives, comment it with a very close friend, but not with him. 3. Do not place him on a hilltop, allow him to value you. Do not put on a pedestal the man you have by your side, because he will not value you as you deserve if it becomes a habit for you to vainglory him. If you have things to say to him and you do not do it to avoid contradicting him and instead flatter him constantly, he will end up believing himself superior to you and he will not give you the courage and place that you deserve. 4. Do things for yourself and not to please him. If you think that pleasing him in everything is what you can do to maintain harmony with your partner, I am sorry to tell you that you are not doing well. The man is a bit like an adult child, and if you give him everything and you never make him miss anything, I mean to dissent or have a different opinion to him, the moment will come when he gets tired of such permissiveness. Act as you are for him and for everyone, in the same way, he will not take long to value it. 5. Communicate with him in positive. When you are talking about something, do it with a positive wave. If you are talking about a problem, fit your words and do not give a nuance of tragedy. Maybe he is unable to help you and his frustration will not do well to your partner or your relationship. 6. Be congruent with your answers. Women do not always maintain a coherence when answering their man when he makes a proposal or suggestion. If your boyfriend proposes something to you and you automatically and almost without thinking, you deny, be sure that he will be dislodged by your categorical denial and much more, if then you regret it. 7. Use creativity to surprise him. Women are unpredictable, by nature. Surprise him by being creative as many times as you think necessary. Boredom is one of the most terrible scourges in a couple and you should avoid it at all costs. Look for new ideas, whether for moments of pleasure or fun. You will see it in the brightness of his eyes and you will want to repeat the experience. 8. Make the household chores not to torture him. We know that, at present, all couples must collaborate with domestic chores, since both of you work outside, generally. Although you must bear in mind that your man will not have the endurance that you, as a woman, have. Plan and give him to help you what you know does not displease him so much. Remember, always thinking about the good of your marriage. 9. Listen to him before asking him by harassing him. When your partner returns from a meeting later than expected, do not fill him with questions by looking at him with fury and speaking sarcastically. First, try to contain your anger and let him talk. Many times, it is better that you bite your tongue before speaking impulsively, than later regret for having assumed things that, in reality, did not happen. 10. How to keep a man's love while respecting his freedom. A man is not your property, nor you are his. Most of them enjoy feeling free, playing a football game or meeting with their lifelong friends. Understand it and accept those rules of the game, if you want to keep him in love and clinging to you without having him tied literally. 11. Worry when he delays. Your boy should feel that you miss him when he delays, but also that you care about him because you love him. To make a man happy, you will need a lot of understanding and tenderness to let him know that you always trust him even if you have your doubts. That is the main basis for him to want to continue by your side unquestionably and forever. Understand, my friend, that these are tips taken from the life experiences of women who, like you, have once wanted to make sure they keep a boy by their side like you do now. Do not worry anymore, because by putting these tips into practice you can do it without much effort. Dedicate your best energy to keep firm and for life, this love that you should not lose. To learn more about how to keep a man by your side and in love, download my book free by clicking the book image on the right or the link in the description below, and please subscribe to this channel and share this video.